it's getting there. Like it's coming up for sure, and it's just gonna keep going up from here. I feel like, especially with what you guys are doing. You guys are killing it right now, dude. So
Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah, yeah. We're hoping to, keep on bringing shows to and more bigger shows too. We're working on, trying to get bigger artists as well. We got a big show coming up. I'm gonna leak that shit. We got a big show coming up November 5th. I'm not gonna leak the artist yet because it's not necessarily confirmed yet. But night base confession. So it's gonna be on some bass house shit. November
nice.
5th. So it's gonna be a Day of the Dead theme Halloween event.
Oh, cool.
So it'll be the week right after the Halloween show.
Sweet.
So yeah, so it'll
Okay.
be the Halloween show, and then that the artist with Night Base Confession. It's gonna be the week after for the Day of the Dead at the Hideaway.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the Hideaway is a real fun place to be at. Like
I
it's
love the
literally
hideaway.
underground,
Yep. Yep.
and there's not a commercial for the Hideaway either. All right, so I'm not getting paid for it. It's like literally a legit venue,
Uh, it's yeah.
along with the lobby, and that's about it. It's only those two places. Man, I mean, Mescal actually has some pretty nice setup too.
Yeah.
Mescal has some pretty good setup. It's like very like Spain, fancy looking.
Yeah.
Got that cantina looking feel.
I liked it. That show that you guys threw with OG and
Oh, dude, hell
Yaks.
yeah, dude. No, for
Oof.
sure. No, and honestly, it couldn't have been at a more perfect venue. Honestly, like big shout out to Mescal for letting us host that night. To be honest, because that shit was popping, bro. Like,
Yep.
and if we were to still have uh, still working with them, like I feel like the outside could have definitely been like had a lot of potential. Like I remember Robert told me one night, like, "Hey, dude, this shit could have been tight. If it had like a fucking LED visual, like back there with visuals."
Yeah. No,
You
I
know,
like the outside vibe. Honestly, it looks like talking about the arcade and stuff. Like it looks like a Mortal Kombat like venue. You know
right,
what I
right,
mean? Like
right.
the cars driving by in the background. I don't know.
No, I feel it.
I like it.
If I have to tell Mortal Kombat, like, hey, you got to make a stage like this. DTR, the Mescal patio, Mescal stage.
Yep.
Oh
All
fuck.
the lights hitting all the skyscrapers and shit. This is dope. You know.
Right, right. No, I mean, I will see. We might be back there. We might not be. So who knows? We never know. But yeah, we plan on bringing more bigger shows for sure to downtown Riverside, and then maybe eventually expand to other places,
Okay.
L.A. or San
Yeah.
Francisco, or like maybe out of state. So we'll see.
Nah,
Yeah,
dude. You guys are killing it. Like I said. So you know.
we might have to bring OG Nixon back, bro. Honestly,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Oh man.
Honestly,
It
I
was
think I
lit.
think we just need an OG Nixon solo set, bro. Straight up.
Yeah.
No, big shout out to OG Nixon though. Yeah, OG Nixon fucking
Gets
yeah,
down.
bro. Gets
Yeah.
down, gets down. All right, bro. So you ready to for our next segment coming up? It's called EDM Confessions.
EDM Confessions.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think you did. You play it with us when we went to Revival? No, it wasn't you.
Nah, you did one of the guest tempos, right?
Yeah.
There you go. You guess the tempo. All right. Well, Robert went ahead and gave you three questions or three scenarios for you to ask me, and then I got three questions, three scenarios to ask you as well.
Okay.
And then for those that are watching, listening, make sure to subscribe to the channel and give us a like on the video if you dig the content. Make sure to follow my boy Ankshus at Ankshus_AF_bro.
Yes, sir.
Make sure to follow Zion Don at Zion Don_. And make sure to follow the page at Lucid Tempo. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, and stay updated for all the new drops, all right? And hey, look at my hat though. Look at my hat though. And if you want some merchandise too, let us know in the DMs, all right? We got merchandise. So if you want to support, reach out. All right, bro. So I'll let you start. I'll let you kick this off, bro. So this is EDM Confessions. It's pretty much like a little card game we do here
Okay.
throughout the spotlight. Kind of opens up the personality of our guests related towards dance music. Some questions, some scenarios.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. If you want to go kick off, not in order, however you want to do it, bro. Go right ahead.
All right. All right. Let's start with this one right here. So what do you think is like the best festival food? Like your favorite thing to eat when you go to a festival?
Dude, I mean, I think I think the last episode I mentioned like Greek fries, but I believe lately the chicken strips have been slapping. I don't give a fuck how like ratchet or basic that shit is. Like it's just straight to the point, bro.
Yeah.
Protein, you got potatoes, you get French fries. It's just straight to the point, dude. It's simple. You don't really gotta wait too long in line for it too, because people want to get like the more hipster shit. So you gotta wait more long lines, but you know, chicken strips, like it's just like straightforward, like with fries. Like I think that's just always hits. Always rely on that.
Yeah, it's a go-to for me too, even outside of a festival, honestly. But
yeah, and I'm referring to the Insomniac Festival too that I went to, and their stuff was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are Greek fries?
Good thing you asked. So it's like the carne asada versions of like Greece.
Okay.
So like instead of using carne asada or steak, you're using lamb.
Oh damn.
Yeah, you're using lamb, and then like you're adding like goat cheese, and then like slices of tomato. It's a bit more like has a little bit more vegetables.
Yeah.
It's not as like greasy or like cheesy as like regular carne asada fries, but yeah, it's kind of like in that lane.
Yeah.
But I tried them. I tried them like a couple years ago in Hard Summer, and like it was pretty good. Think of it like how you say Euro fries? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like Euro fries, pretty much. Think of it like that.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try them next time. Yeah.
It was a particular food truck. I forgot. It was like 2016 Hard Summer. So I don't know. Chicken strip's been hidden.
I at Hard Summer recently, I got long line too, but I waited for a pizza, and it was worth the wait though. It was like one of those like brick oven ones, and like
alright.
It like I was starving, and so that probably helped a little bit too. But it was fire. It hit the spot for sure.
What about you, Robert? What do you like at a festival food?
So I'm probably the wrong person to ask this question to. I've only ever been to like 2 festivals ever. And one of the festivals didn't even really have food, so it was like, yeah. But at Hard Summer, I guess I had, honestly, at every festival, they're gonna have fries somewhere. You feel me? So you just can't go wrong with fries. It'll fill you up enough to get you through the festival. You know, like it'll get you like a little bit less drunk than normal. You know, sober you up a little bit. I just think fries with ketchup. I think that's straight.
A good carb load for some more headbanging.
Yeah, exactly. And all that walking too. Trust, that walking it gets you tired, bro.
I feel like that's slept on so much. You don't even realize like you're doing so much cardio, pretty much jumping up and down, headbanging. That by like the 3rd hour, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, and then
like you're literally sore, bro. Yeah. Like you get a workout.
And you need that night's rest for the next day. You need it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you're not waking up for another like 8-9 hours for sure.
If I'm being completely honest, I wait for the hot dog stands after.
Hey, those are slapping too.
I always stop on the way out, dude. I love them.
I went to Nocturnal Camping, so I wasn't actually able to like go out and like actually get access to those. But I mean, we were eating some like chicken strips, you know, eating chicken strips. Hey, but let me ask you this question right here: would you rather get caked by Stevie Aoki or throw the cake with him?
Oh man,
that's a tough question.
Yeah, that is a. So,
you trying to get messy or you trying to make it messy?
I feel like I just have to get caked by him.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You get caked? Oh, for sure.
Like, I feel like that's a top answer. Like it's just epic, bro. Like you get to say Stevie Aoki caked me out of everyone, you know.
For real.
I feel the opposite.
It's like if you got, I don't know. It depends who I was throwing it at. You know what I mean? Like
I get you.
If it was like another artist, that'd be kind of funny.
True. Hey, I just don't like to get messy, so I'll probably be like, "Hey, you know, if Stevie Aoki, fuck that shit. Let me throw that shit with you."
You know what? I think I'd want to get caked because if I'm at a show, I'm probably hungry as fuck too. You feel me? That cake and that frosting would just
eating it after.
Yeah. Thinking about it, damn, this is in Stevie Aoki's hand.
You're just gonna have to like really catch the cake like once it hits your head because it's gonna start falling down. So you're gonna be like this, like
bro, mouth open. What you mean?
On some Ed and Eddie shit, just fucking. Oh damn! All right, yeah. So you'll get caked. Yeah, I probably would have gone caked if like, you know, I don't know. I just don't like to get fucking messy.
No, you're right. You had a fresh fit on. You don't want to get caked. I feel it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Got the fresh fit.
I feel like you.
Okay. I'd rather throw the cake. I'd rather throw the cake with that fool. Like, you know, like, damn, I threw a cake with Stevie Aoki. Oh, hey, let's get this fool right here. Oh.
I don't know.
Like, I'm
if
doing,
I was
like,
just a fan though, and some other dude threw a cake at me, I'd be like, "Who's this dude throwing a cake at me?"
No, did you see that one video where Stevie Aoki's like, oh my god, it was like going viral, bro. Like Stevie Aoki's playing a club. I think like in Europe or in Vegas somewhere, and like there's like so many things happening. There's like a fight happening. Like it's like showing from like a security cam from the corner of the wall, and like it's showing the dance floor. Stevie Aoki like looking for someone to cake, and then like on the north right of like the stage or the dance floor, there's like a couple fighting, like 3 couples fighting, and then like over here to the other right, there's another like couples fighting. And like the fucking music's all loud, and Stevie Aoki's like still like looking for someone to cake because he's seeing all this shit, and security guards not even doing shit. Like it just looks like a fuck show. But like I don't know, it's like a whole goddamn like fucking shit show. But
That's funny.
more of the story, Stevie Aoki's just trying to cake someone. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what the fuck's happening. Like he's gonna cake someone, and he ended up caking somebody.
I'll do it, dude. I'll take it.
Bet. All right, brother. What's your next question?
All right, so if you could collab with one artist, who would that be? And then, like, who is your dream collab?
Oh, yeah, Nitty Gritty.
Nitty Gritty?
Yeah. I'd like to cook a lot with Nitty Gritty.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that'd be cool. Yeah, they got a wide variety of stuff coming out, or already out.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty smooth to work with him. Just cause like I think like my production style, my creative process can maybe like be similar like to his. Cause like a lot of his records are can get very they could go into a different genre sometimes, and he tends to do that a lot to his recent tracks.
Yeah.
Where it'll like start off like speed house and then go into dubstep, or I'll go into like dubstep and then go into like drum and bass. And I feel like that. I feel like working with him, I'd be able to be pretty fun to work with someone that like works kind of like the same as me.
I feel.
I'm hoping, like just like from what you hear in records,
yeah,
Nitty Gritty is someone that like I definitely look up to as an artist.
So they got some dirty trap too, like
and like when I was like a really big trap head, I recall like the name Nitty Gritty always popping up when like it was a hot trap record. Sick ass, like dirty ass fucking drop, bro. Like I remember Nitty Gritty was just always popping up for trap.
Yeah.
And then now, he's just doing a little bit more other shit. I mean, he still does trap too. Like he actually just released like a trap record with who was it recently? It was a collab recently with Nitty Gritty. He trapped. But
it wasn't Bilo, right?
Nah. Huh? Nah, but yeah, Nitty Gritty. Yeah, definitely look up to Nitty Gritty. Sure.
I've seen a lot of the way Heckler works, and now that he's kind of showing his like opposite side of his spectrum now too, coming out with all that new like, I don't know what you call it, like.
It's not his OG style. It's like more like expressive, future, like future.
But like still ham. What would you call that? Like, I don't know. It's like
it's like the halcyon sound, like the future rhythm. Not future rhythm, but like color based type sound shit.
Yeah, color based type stuff. Yeah, like I like both ends too. Like I like the heavy stuff and I like the chiller stuff. So like I think me and him would like come out with some cool stuff together. Okay. And I think he's a real cool dude. I've seen him like on a lot of podcasts and like his own videos or whatever, and I think we'd get along and be able to make some cool shit.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah.
Real quick, I want to get back to Nitty Gritty real quick. This is totally off topic, but I just went to his page, just his SoundCloud, just to see what his latest release was.
Yeah.
Did you know he released some shit with DJ Diesel? 7 years ago?
Yeah, Mosh Pit, right? Yeah, bro. Like this was like that was putting in that work.
Shaq, right?
Yeah. Shaquille O'Neal.
That shit's wild.
It's actually Shaquille O'Neal rapping over the fucking record, like "Go into the mosh pit."
Yeah, he's on some shit.
Wow, dude, he's a Grammy winning producer, bro. Grammy winning producer.
I'm gonna have to hear that one because that's cool.
People don't realize Shaquille O'Neal has been DJing. Oh, true. Man.
The audience can't hear this, but we can hear this.
We know.
Yeah, we're listening to this record right now.
Oh yeah. So, shit, it's really Shaq just talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Nitty Gritty like definitely has like a discography, bro, of just bunch of records, dude. Like it's just so diverse. Bass house, dubstep, drum and bass, mid tempo. Like they could do it all.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
it all.
wide variety of music for sure.
And that's why he gets booked for like all these. And that's why like I see him too as like a blueprint for as a music career, because like I see like damn, like he gets a lot more like bigger, different opportunities, like playing Coachella or playing like different, because you know some artists get stuck playing like just certain like stereotypical like events, like just bass shows or just bass or house shows. Like
Yeah,
I kind of wanted to be able to like you know just reach different markets and like be diverse, and that's why I kind of like produce the way I do, because I like to be diverse and I want to be able to get those opportunities to, you know, for have Coachella someday like look at like what I've done in my portfolio and be like, oh okay, like this guy's pretty like diverse.
yeah,
Like it could definitely like reach out to our market, our audience, which is a bit more flexible.
Mhm.
We got a lot of like, you know, we curate a bunch of different styles at this festival, so you know,
yeah.
having an artist like that, you know, will be beneficial. So that's why like I see him too, like on like what I gotta do and shit. Like,
What do you think's a better way to go about that? Like different aliases or just a wide variety of your own stuff?
it's gonna be a longer journey, because I feel like a lot of people pop off sticking into one genre, and then it's like really build off of that momentum and they capitalize on that one sub market.
Mhm.
So that's why like some people pop off way more, and it's just strictly like them really just like selling out shows to like the dubstep demographic, but they may not be playing like shows like maybe like Coachella
Yeah,
or like all these other shows like you know maybe Brownies and Lemonade. They're just playing like the more like stricter like house series events or stricter bass series events.
yeah,
I mean, it really just depends. I mean, if you could really, I always say to myself, if you could really like keep your authenticity and your like original sound and whatever record you release, whether it gets diverse or whether it's just one genre or a different genre every time, like if you could really send your message through that art and keeping like your original style,
mhm.
I feel like you don't really need to like do another alias. Some people will be like, "Oh yeah, dude, just do another alias, bro." Like honestly, you don't really gotta like mix shit up. Like you're gonna get your fans confused. But I feel like I haven't had a big. Well, again, I'm still like um growing as a producer, but I haven't had like a big issue where like people are like, "Oh, what the fuck? What are you doing?" Like people have been digging like a lot of the stuff that I've been pushing out, and
Yeah.
sometimes it does drum and bass, sometimes it's like bass house, sometimes it's everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
But some people are always like, "Oh yeah, he's like a dubstep artist," you know. But it's like, yeah, I guess I'm a dubstep artist, but I make other stuff too. But like,
Yeah,
like that's like my vision, you know. I want to be able to like just keep everything all on one like alias.
mhm.
It's gonna be a longer journey because you know you're definitely you're catering to a bunch of different other markets and you're trying to like capture everyone's attention rather than trying to like go ham on like just one market audience, which could be
Yeah.
either the headbangers or the house heads or the trance heads. So it's like,
Yeah,
yeah, I
feel
don't
that.
know.
I feel that.
I don't know. I mean, it's just I'm experimenting. You know, I'm literally experimenting. I literally don't know like if that's like the efficient way to go about it, but I mean, I've been grateful and appreciated for all the fans that have been digging my journey and my path for it, and like really been digging the records I've been pushing out, and like I don't know, man. I'm in no rush. You know, I really just pay attention to everyone who's supporting me, whether it's 100, 1,000, 10,000, dude. It's just, you know, I'm not worried. I'm not really worried about what other artists are thinking of me. I'm just worried about my fans.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know, a lot of artists like they're worried about what other artists think of them. Like literally, like I'm just literally more worried about my fans
yeah.
because they're the ones like that I care about more importantly, and the supporters that like
That's good,
help me
though.
out. Yeah.
I feel like this industry needs more of that. You know, I'm not saying a lot of artists don't, focus on their fans, but I like to see it.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially as one too.
Yeah, and I always try to come out too. Like if I know if one of my fans they play, you know, they're playing at a show. If I'm nearby, I'll try to come out, dude. Show support.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right, brother. I got a question for you. You just discovered the rave scene and have been adopted into a rave family. What is your raver name?
Oh,
Hey, but you can't use Forest or Anxious.
okay.
Let's say you can't use none of these.
Huh.
And Forest is his other nickname too, for those that don't know.
It has to be some spiritual shit, like running with wolves or something. Nah, I'm just kidding.
I am Native American, so it would work. Man, I feel like I would just be my first rave. I'd have like super high energy, and I was instantly addicted to the mosh pits, dude. So,
Okay.
oh man, probably say like something weird like Pit Viper or something.
Pit Viper. Oh, okay.
That sounds lit.
Pit
What?
Viper.
Pit
Oh
Viper?
shit. Have you seen Pit Viper? Oh, he's in the pit right now.
Yeah, I guess that's my rave name now. So
Pit Viper. Hell yeah, for sure. All right,
Yeah.
G. Go ahead. Go ahead and read off your last card.
all right, so you just came out with a plugin. So what kind of plugin would it be?
Yeah, I'd be like I don't know, just like to create subs, like a sub plugin. To be honest,
Yeah,
like
cool ass basses.
yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't have too much details on it, but I think it'd be like a plugin where like you could really like. It makes it easier to like make subs. Like it's just straight to the point. It's just kind of like how a lot of plugins make other things like less complicated. Like for example, there's that like Nicky Romero plugin, like the Kickstarter. Like you could just go ahead and get complex and do the side chaining and like route everything to the kick and your ghost kick and make everything duck onto this.
Yeah.
Or you could just like get the plugin, Nicky Romero Kickstarter, not advertising it. It's not a commercial. And you could just it'll literally just sidechain the shit for you already. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for me, I'd rather just be like a plugin where people could just pull up and there's already like subs like at their disposal. They can just go through it, and then there's like oscillators on there too to like kind of tweak that shit. But it's like just strictly like a sub generator. Yeah, like a sub generator plugin.
For all my FL heads, what a boo bass is pretty much. It's not it's a sub generator, but it literally has 3 knobs for your highs, mids, and lows.
Oh damn.
That simple. Yeah.
See.
So
helps with the workflow.
And that's the thing too. When you want to save time and like that's the thing too. Like a lot of producers like they get elitist about that shit. And they're like, nah, bro. Like you got to get real dirty into that shit. You got to fuck the plugins. Like you got to put in that work. It's like, dude, like I literally saved 5 hours, bro, getting all these plugins, and I was able to like put more time into the creative things of the project. So like, yeah. I mean, you could get down and dirty, bro. But for me, like I'd rather just spend a lot of that time on the creative process of like thinking about melodies, dropped ideas. Yeah. Having to deal than like technical shit. Technical, I just want to get the shit out the way. Like.
Yeah, especially on like a busy schedule, you know, you want to like, and you just have an idea, you're super inspired one day, and you just want to like, you know, put pen to paper, and then you know, saving time is always nice for that kind of stuff. But
yeah.
Especially like if you just had an idea right before a show, and you're like, oh, dude, I want to play this drop I just thought of like for this show coming up. Like anything that can help with the workflow, I feel like is hella beneficial.
Yeah, I think that I would call that plugin Bassbox.
Bassbox.
Yeah, no, just Bassbox.
Coming soon.
All right, bro. I got one last card for you.
Alrighty.
If you had to change your name and rebrand, what would it be?
Oh, we're doing this today, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna do it today. We had to do it someday, and that someday is today.
So that's why I was asking your opinion about different aliases and stuff, is because, like I said, I like both ends of the spectrum. Let
me add on real quick to that. I honestly would say just split your alias if you really want to have like a completely different like environment of audience or market, you know?
Yeah.
Like if you don't mind like converging like certain audiences together, then don't do an alias. But sometimes people are like, you know what? Like I make dubstep, but maybe the dubstep audience is not really like the kind of audience I want to like perform for. Maybe I want to like keep the audience like I'm over on this side, and that's why I feel like those are one of the reasons some people like go into that route, because it's just like they rather have like a particular type of audience.
Yeah,
and maybe it's better for the fans sometimes too. Like example, Getter tried to do that. He tried to go to a show with his fans that were expecting dubstep music, right? But then he played like a bunch of future bass type stuff, and
that's right, Countdown, really, right?
Yeah, I forgot which show, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if you're really about to go left with your sound, and you don't know how your audience is really gonna fuck with it, maybe an alias isn't a bad idea, you know?
Yeah.
No, for sure.
And that's like, it definitely fits into that for me. So, like, I like the heavy stuff, right? But I also love making and playing like the shit that makes people cry, like the Alenium
shit,
melodic, You know, like
Slander, Venture Club.
yeah, like even future bass and all that stuff. So like I feel like in the EDM industry, they're like absolute rivals as far as fans go. Like always online, you just see them bashing each other. Like, you know, but I love it, dude, and I love them both equally. So I was going to I was gonna save this, but fuck it. I was just gonna come out as Forrest, honestly.
All right.
And just like that's because that's like where you know like I'd be getting into like emotion and stuff when I'd be making music, and so like it'd just be like raw me, you know.
Okay, I see.
So
That sounds like a really cool idea,
I
honestly. Like,
think I'm gonna go along
and
with
the
that.
name Forest just kind of fits the whole like what you're going for. Very like vibey, chill music, future.
Yeah,
You know, like it all fits in.
yeah.
Forest.
I already have like all the visuals like planned out in my head and everything, and like I think it would be, a, uh, you know, a good thing to try for sure. And I would love to do it, whether or not I became successful as that artist or whatever. You know, I would still be totally happy just having like albums to listen to that I made that I like are therapeutic for me too.
Yeah, for sure.
I think whatever you have a vision for, like in your head, just fuck it, make it come true. You feel me? Because
Yeah,
like at the end of the day, you really want to say, "Oh shit, I did that,"
yeah,
rather than "Oh, it was just a thought in my head." You know?
yeah, exactly. So yeah, probably gonna be doing that kind of soon actually.
Oh, okay.
I kind of
Oh,
just want to
okay.
disappear for a little bit and work on like my production game and just get it down to a T, you know, so I can just go through projects a lot faster. Not that I want to rush them, but I just like I feel like it takes me way too long right now to finish a track, and it's just because of my lack of knowledge on the DAWs and stuff. But yeah, I definitely want to do it eventually or sooner than later probably.
Dude, YouTube and trial and error are gonna be your best friends. Learn and trust.
Yeah, I think I just need to put in more work. Honestly, it's on me. So
Yeah, I mean, some people like I still got a lot of shit to learn, like in producing. Like I'm always learning, so it's always gonna be a learning game in producing.
yeah,
Like you know, some producers are like hella fucking like seasoned. Like they already know technical stuff. They could get it down. Like they're legit like seasoned producers. But
yeah,
you know, for someone like yourself, dude, I mean, like there's no rush to be honest. If you don't, you know, if you don't see it as like some sort of like deadline for you, you know, just kind of like process everything, like go at your own pace, and you know, try not to rush art. You know,
yeah.
yeah, just try to take your time. But like you know, uh,
I feel
it
that,
all come together. It all come together for sure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to some Forest music, dude.
dude. I'd love to show you guys. It's some cool stuff. I actually do have like a whole finished track. I don't know if you know Nathan Scott.
Sounds familiar.
He goes as Turns now, I think. But I made a track with him, kind of like about anxiety or whatever and depression and stuff, and they came out really cool. It's called Tidal Waves, and I'll show you guys eventually. I'll bring it over and we'll play it out, but it'll just give you a little idea of like you know what I'm going for.
Oh, for sure.
Um, for that kind of stuff, I was really influenced by like Seven Lions, like Elenium, Said the Sky, that kind of stuff.
All right.
So yeah, but yeah, I'd probably I'd really like to do it honestly.
Hey, well, we're gonna be on the lookout. Yeah, we're gonna be on the lookout for that.
I
For
feel like
sure.
we need more of those producers, anyways. Like, especially out coming from out here, because there's so many producers that, and it's no like hate or anything, but they
Yeah.
just want to go for the
Haters.
heavy drops and really hard bass. Like, I like emotion in music. I really do. Like, that's
Same
why
here.
I like listening to like Porter Robinson. Like, I guess
Yes.
that's exactly what he gives, and to have more producers like that is just fun. It's
And
an
I got-
insight on you.
And to add on to that, like honestly, a lot of times listeners can't relate to a heavy drop. Like it's just a heavy drop at the end of the day. Like sometimes it's a producer nerd term. It's like it's a banger, but it's not like nothing emotional. If that makes sense.
It's
Like
and
Like-
if any emotion, it's like a more like of a hard like not. I don't want to say angry emotion. You feel me? Because I
It's a
don't want to
certain
say it's
emotion.
angry.
You know what I'm saying? A very passionate emotion.
A very passionate. There you go. Very
It's a very
passionate,
passionate
emotion. Because like you could say, in other terms, like crunking that dance. You're not angry when you do that shit, but you're just letting out your steam. I think that's what you're doing when you make like a hard drop. You're just letting your steam off. You know.
Right.
Or you're in the pit. You
know. Well, Anxious, we're here at the last outro of the recording. I want to appreciate you for participating in the EDM Confessions. I want to thank you for coming out to the studio too, bro.
Thank you for having
kicking
me,
it with us, bro. And looking forward to the set on October 29th for the Hideaway in downtown Riverside. You're gonna be playing. What kind of set can we be expecting? Can you let us know a little sneak peek or no?
Yeah. So.
Or 100 likes on the video and he'll reveal it.
So I can keep this part like separate from everything.
I want to come out with a bang, dude. So I'm gonna bring out some tear out, some dubstep, and then might get a little weird, throughout the set. Just I'm gonna try to yeah, I'm not gonna review it too much, but
Okay.
I'll stop there. But yeah, it's gonna be a cool show. Either way.
Looking forward. Is there any other shows that you're gonna be you're doing anytime before or after that, or is it just that for now?
Right now it's just that I'm in the middle of moving right now, so like I've been kind of like dealing with a bunch of stuff on the side. So, but yeah, after that it's just gonna be one after another. Probably me getting back into the flow. This is actually my comeback show in like 2 years. So like,
oh yeah, you mentioned it. Yeah,
I've played on streams or whatever, but haven't played like an actual venue in a minute, so this is gonna be cool.
Yeah, because you've gone there and like you're gonna be on the other side of that stage on the 29th.
Yeah,
and like we're typically on the dance floor, but then you're actually gonna be up there on the booth. So I'm really excited for you, dude. Yeah, I was actually gonna go see you at the Retrospect show, but I guess they had a lineup change.
Yeah, and just some technical difficulties and stuff.
Yeah, but I was like, fuck that shit. I'm trying to see Anxious play, so I'm about to put Anxious on.
We're creating suspense,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you gotta create suspense for a Halloween theme show, suspense. Or dude, I might even hire some scares, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That would be cool.
Yeah. You already know. It's October 1st, bro. It's October 1st.
What's all right, this is gonna do you guys feel this too? Because of the last Halloween, it wasn't a fucking Halloween, right?
Yeah.
I feel like this, especially today, have you been feeling all like the October post? Everyone's like real excited for this month. Like the most I've ever seen it, to be honest.
Yeah, last year was bunk, dude. Like taking that away from little kids, I was so sad.
I put a spell on you, and now you're mine, bro.
It's about to be a good Halloween.
Hell yeah!
It's a good spooky season. I feel it. Like all the energy.
I put a spell on you.
Feels that shit. We ready for the show,
dude? Yeah, it's gonna be popping.
I'm looking forward to it, bro. Is there any announcements or any more that you got for us before we end this recording? Any new music releases maybe before the year ends?
Right now, just I only plan as of right now to release that track that I have coming out with Synthetic.
Oh, okay.
So that's gonna be. I feel like it's a really you can tell that it's a little bit of me, a little bit of him. Like it fits really well, and it's heavy. So
next year release or this year release?
I'm gonna drop it on the 29th.
Oh yeah, we're getting a sneak peek. Hell yeah, I'm about to rip it. Yeah, I'm about to be there with a recorder. Like, yeah, Camp ID.
What you mean? We recording sets, bro. Right?
Hey, true. I might record the set we might record that set too. We'll see.
You might see your track on 1001 track list. Who knows?
Oh man.
Yeah, that's I have a track on the 1001 track list.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, was it the whipped cream set?
Yeah. The whipped cream set.
Nice.
Yeah. I remember that day too. Robin Alfred sent me a clip. He's like, bro, and I'm like, who's playing? He's like, I don't know, but like I was with the iPhone, like it lets you see the actual recording date of the video.
Yeah.
So I had to do some research in the lineup, and it ended up being whipped cream. And I was like, oh damn, whipped cream dropped this shit. True. Yeah,
Shout out.
whenever you want to put me on tour, whipped cream, you know, shit, let's do it.
Let's
Let's
do
do
The
it.
podcast, bro. What?
Hey, whipped
Let's
cream,
make it
come through.
happen.
Hey, Anthony. I gotta talk to Anthony. Hey, real cool dude. Real cool dude.
True.
Yeah, but
While we're on the subject of female artists, who would you say is your woman crush in this industry?
woman. Damn, putting me on the
Alice in
spot.
Wonderland. I like.
Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Bro, I've been a fan since she dropped music, bro. Like the fact that she came from playing a cello into EDM music automatically gave her music a different vibe, you know. So like,
Yeah,
from the rip, she was just a different creative artist, and like she was really pretty too. So
yeah, she's got that music theory, dude. Like
Yeah.
down.
really, bro, she had McLovin in one of her music videos. Like, what you mean? Like, you can't get better than that.
That's awesome.
And that was like one of her like first releases too. And I'm like, I'm just here scratching my head. Like, this is crazy.
Damn,
I
dude, you
feel
honestly
it.
put me on the spot with that one, bro. But nah, dude, honestly, right off the bat, I think I've been crushing on whipped cream. Yeah,
True.
yeah, I've been crushing on whipped cream for sure.
What's up?
But
Yeah.
you put me on the spot, dude. You put me on the spot, bro.
Slide
I
it
had
in
It's
to,
the
I had
DM.
embarrassing
to.
for me. Damn. I mean, she dropped my track. You feel me? I feel some type of way.
Hell yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, you gotta feel some type of way when someone drops a track like that. And then I'm really glad for her too. You know, like that. I feel like she's a leading example for like women. Women out there in this industry. Like in right now, still I like to think like an obviously male dominant like
No,
industry.
it is. It's fact. It is.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'm glad to see her and other artists and like Alice in Wonderland.
Miha,
Red. It's really good to see, artists like them like really leading by example and giving hope to other women out there that want to pursue a music career and be like, oh yeah, you know what? Like there's possibility. It's gonna be hard though. Like
You know what? I feel like that wave's coming because I feel like in like other types of genres, it's barely coming for them. Like in rap music, especially, like the females are starting to take over. I feel like it's
Yeah.
gonna be like a rumble effect and everything else.
mhm.
I'm ready for it. I wanna
Which is
see
great,
more.
dude. Yeah.
It's just a different perspective of music, and the fact that it's coming from I'm a guy, a girl's perspective. Like I have no idea what the fuck that's like. So getting to hear their creative space, their music, it gives me insight. So I
Oh,
like
yeah.
that shit.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like it's a grateful opportunity to be able to hear the woman perspective and the creativity.
Yep.
And I feel like I think we're different. It's just different human beings. Like male and female, and like what males go through like through life and what females go through and differences. Like it's like you could tell like a lot of that creativity can be catered to like their experiences or like all that kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and it's just like we're now at a time where females can be that dominant, place like in history because like if you look at history, it's been very male dominant a lot of the way, right? But
Yeah.
literally right now, at least in America, and some places of the world where females are really thriving, and the fact that they could get into this space and really do something, it's really cool. Like it's just something to see, and I appreciate.
Yeah,
it
not
a lot.
just artists though. Like we've had Ashley, who's like manager and like does A&R, Pandemonium. Worked with labels. Like it's good to see a lot
And
of
then-
these.
Let's even go bigger, like vice presidents of the United States, bro. We got a female.
Right, exactly. We almost
So,
had
like-
we almost had a female president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too much in that, but
right,
it's just-
right. Let's keep
it's
this
just-
shit dance music, fam.
But it's that about that time for us to see all that shit, and it's gonna be different.
Shout out woman.
I'm excited. Yeah. hell
Yeah,
yeah.
shout out
Oh, yeah.
woman.
Dude,
But-
yeah, I'm all for all the diversity, bro. I'd love to see it. Like,
What's your
Art.
woman crush, bro? Nah, I ain't letting you slip, bro. Fuck that shit.
In EDM.
Putting me on the spot. Nah,
So-
you gotta answer. I'm just playing.
I do fucks with whipped cream, but I'm not gonna steal yours. So
Cap, he's about to slide into a DM right after we leave, bro. He's like, I know you saw that shit with Husky, but
Oh my
I
god,
was
I can't
gassed.
believe this is going up. God damn it.
do you guys know an artist named Sippy?
Sippy, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of,
Got a crush on her. I feel it.
and she just like throws down. I love her energy. Her shows are always just like she's just having a good old time up there, and I love to see that. Like sometimes I I get a little focused and I, don't move around as much as I would like to. And I love artists that are just jumping around, having a great time while they're playing. I feel like it adds to the energy of the set, and she throws down. So, yeah, probably Sippy.
Yeah, sipping. Yeah, I feel the same way about whipped cream. Like her energy too. Like it's like yes, like get into that shit. Hell yeah.
Always standing up on the CDJs, getting down.
And there'll be. I've seen artists and I'm sure she's seen artists too. Like you'll go up anyone, male, female. Like they'll go up there and like just play a banger, but just stand still and shit. They're like.
Yeah.
Or like they're just like looking at the mixture and like just like not really like showing eye contact with everybody or like not really expressing themselves. I feel like the audience really likes when you express yourself like whole body movement type shit. Like you can really get people in sync with the energy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like we're all at the level of going up in our performances, right? Let me ask you this, because I've seen so many artists do this. When do you think it's appropriate to get on the fucking table? Because I see it and I'm like, damn, I don't think I've had a show where I feel like I could get on the fucking table, you know? So like, when do you think that happens? When do you think it's appropriate to do that shit?
I think first, if you have the space on the table to stand up, right?
I mean,
do
you really need this? I don't know. I've seen some people get on that table and I'm just like, hey, bro, those legs are about to bend in. Like, jump in?
I don't know, bro. I mean, first and foremost, if there's space and like it's a banger and I really want to let these fools know, I think getting on the table sets a message like, hey, like I just got on this motherfucking table and I trust this is gonna banger coming through. And like you notice too, like they don't do it every time in their set. They do it like maybe twice. But they'll do it just once in their set, and that's when I know, like, oh shit, yeah, like he has his videographer ready, an ID or such. It's going down. Something's happening, and that's what I feel like. That's a certain situation. I feel like I could see myself doing it when like I got maybe like a sick new banger unreleased that I feel really confident is gonna do really well live. And I'm gonna get on the table and like, hey, I need you guys to fucking like really be on. Like if you're sitting down, fuck that, get the fuck up. Like I don't know, like it's an incoming, bro.
Yeah. For me, it's more like I guess like if you have the room to, or like I'm tall, so like I'm not trying to smack my dome on the ceiling or something. But honestly, I guess it would just be more like if you just had a really packed hype crowd that was like ready for some pits, that's when I'd get up and be like, yo, like I see the energy, let's take it to the next level, let's get a wall of death or some shit, like like I don't know, something like that, something like really high energy, I guess. But and then it also depends on like whose equipment and stuff like I don't know.
True. Yeah, I don't want BDE. I want big table energy.
Big table energy.
Big table energy. Because not everybody has that shit, and not everybody's gonna do it.
Hey, but for some people, it's not them sitting on a table. I'll give you another example, guys. The All Stars just happened. Shaquille O'Neal posted a clip of him trying to stage dive. Like from like, dude, oh my god. You guys know how tall, how big Shaq is, right? And this fool literally like was on ground floor level. He went down to the ground floor and like was trying to like get on top of the crowd. Like you just see everyone just getting like trying to like just trying to like pick up Shaq, but obviously it's just not working. But Shaq just ends up like standing up because he's like falling, and he's just like raging with the crowd. So like I mean, yeah, for some people standing on a table, for some people it's or for Shaq it's like him like getting on ground level and like trying to like jump himself onto the crowd.
I feel like that's just a dream of his. He's like, fuck, I'm just so big. I just want to do it one time. I feel like, please, this is the time. He's like, yes, I just gotta try it one time.
I mean, I would, why not?
No, yeah. No, Shaq is damn savage.
I got crushed by Shaq, dude.
Oh, true. Hey,
right?
True,
it's better.
True.
Would you rather get caked by Stevie Aoki or crushed by Shaq?
Oof. We talking broken ribs here? Or
I mean, yeah. Now getting dirty don't sound, too. I think I can get a little dirty now. Yeah,
my fit's not that important. My arm's important though.
Ankshus, thank you so much for coming through, bro, to the spotlight. And for everyone that's watching and tuning tuned in on SoundCloud. Make sure to follow my guy at Anxious_AF_bro. Make sure to follow the channel as well at Lucid Tempo. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Give us a like on the video if you dig the content. And also, let us know in the comments as well. What is it you guys have to see more of? Any concepts, anything you guys likes us to reach out in terms of content. Let us know in the comments too. We would appreciate all you guys' support from day one. And once again, thank you, Anxious, for coming through.
Thank you for having me out, bro. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, and we'll see each other on the 29th, bro.
Dude, it's gonna be lit.
Oh yeah, and for those that are gonna be in town, downtown Riverside, pull up as well on October 29th at the Hideaway. Some people might be going to Escape. It's the same week of Escape, but if you're not going to Escape, you're trying to go to underground show in downtown Riverside, Halloween themed costume party, and get dressed up, and we'll see you there. All right. And thank you guys for tuning in to this new episode of the Spotlight Podcast here at Lucid Temple, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.
Shit.